2, that President Obama stand down any covert offensive targeting of ET spacecraft. 3, that President Obama, working with other leaders around the world, initiate open, peaceful contact with these extraterrestrial civilizations. 4, that President Obama moves swiftly to release the earth-saving new energy technologies contained within these illegal convert majestic programs so that we can be freed from the death grip of the oil, gas, coal, and nuclear energy that they have on this planet. And 5, that the Congress hold open, secrecy-free hearings on these matters immediately. If you are or know of a reliable bona fide POC to a member of Congress or any senior government official in the U.S. or other country who would like the full briefing, please let us know. The President was elected with the vision of transformative change. Nothing would so transform the world as the ending of the secrecy, peaceful open contact with ET civilization visiting Earth, and the release of these wondrous new energy technologies, the peaceful energy generation. In just a few years, the world will be made anew. Thank you for acting now to ensure the good future that most assuredly awaits humanity. Dr. Stephen Grier.
And so we'll have that link up for you so that you can take the information and perhaps send out the letters to your local officials and our president. I believe it's really important. Like I said, this is not entertainment to us. This is serious business. We need to know what's going on because, as we always say, knowledge is power. How can we make any intelligent choices with the future of our life if we don't know actually what's going on, where our money is going, with this deficit being so high? Most of this money we hear is going into the Black Ops programs, and we just want to know, is our money being well spent? Who are we supporting? Are these the German Nazi technology with the Brill, or are these ETs that are here to help us? Are these ETs working with the Illuminati? There's a lot of questions, and it's better to know ahead of time what you're up against, not to arouse the fear, but to help make intelligent decisions. And we're all strapped right now with so many things that are hitting us that without this knowledge, we're not going to be able to make an intelligent decision. And if we're all of a sudden starting to see, spaceships and extraterrestrials, if they're going to happen anyway, it's going to rouse a lot of fear, and it's going to bring in a lot of chaos, and it's going to play right into the hands of any negative ETs or anything that we're not looking to feed on. So I just say, and I know you always say too, knowledge is power. We must know individually so we can take these things seriously and make our choices, and actually take our government back. We want to be in charge of our government, not the people that are there making, building all these walls so we can't understand what's going on, what's really going on behind the scenes over there. And I believe it all has to do with a lot of these ETs. With all these new movies coming out and disclosure possibly around the corner, I just hope that they're going to disclose in a manner that will make us feel more at ease with how our government is, what direction our government is going in, and not just we're disclosing there's been some sightings and then we don't hear anything. We want to be involved. We want to be a part of it. And that's why Dr. Stephen Grier is asking us to take charge. And that's why we're here doing our show, because we all need to take the little power that we have and exercise it in moving this in the direction of a peaceful outcome, and not war and chaos and more of the problems that we already have today. It would just escalate the problems if we don't know what we're doing. So,
for sure.
I feel that, and a lot of our viewers have been emailing, like Justin said, and we're getting so many emails of people from around the world, all over the world, that are just encouraging us, and they feel that, you know, they would like to hear disclosure too, and they're right on board with all of this, and they think it's a wonderful thing that we're doing, and that more people should be, you know, if they could, and more people should be doing the same thing and getting this word out, communicating it. And then there are some viewers that are warning us to be careful, because this could be a slippery slope that we're on, or a dangerous mission. And I just like to believe that, you know, we are surrounding ourselves with light, and we're just the source of information. We don't actually have any documents or anything ourselves to put us in any danger, but we are communicating, and this communication, just like the DNA, is going not only in the local field but in the non-local field, and that's very, very encouraging, because when you're hearing from people all over the world that feel the same way and would like to, you know, help support and encourage us to keep on going, that makes me feel like we're on a mission and we're on the right track, and we're going to continue with the force. Like Stephen Grier said, you know, they're going to have to take him out in a box before they take him out, and that's pretty much how I feel about it. Is this is a commitment, because it's the shifting of our consciousness, and it's a global shifting that we're working on, and we have to be very careful about the fears that rise, because fear is the thing that's going to take us down, and you know, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. I think that was a famous quote. I would say the more knowledge we have, the more understanding we have about what's going on around us, the more likely we are to, you know, hold our head up high and make the better decisions and take our country back. I mean, take our world back, take our country back. We just got a few people in power that are running with it, and they're running in the opposite direction of where it seems like the majority of the people want it to go. Just take healthcare, Justin. They can't even give us a healthcare thing after all the promises. They have so many blocks and, you know, so many things that are, you know, well, we can't do it this way and we can't do it that way. The people want healthcare, you know. The people want that option, and the people want better than what they're actually throwing out there. But, you know, everybody's tied up, and it's all this politics and all this baloney that they're throwing out here. And if we get something, it's going to be far from what they had promised, if we get anything at all. So we're not getting anything from our government. Our tax dollars aren't really working for us. They're working for some undercover black ops secret projects.
You said 1 to 200 billion every year.
Yeah, and our deficit is so high, and you know, we're heading for you know, some major problems if we don't start, you know, taking the reins and figuring out, you know, a better way to do things. And so I don't think it's about cutting services to people, because really the people really are being strapped and they need services. But I think it's about where this extra money is going and how we're using it. And is it for a noble cause, or is it actually to, you know, help the plot to take over the world? I mean, there's a lot of questions when you don't know, and things are hidden. So that's where my concern is. I'm all out there about be upfront, disclosure, put everything out on the table. You know, we're all interested in making very good decisions and bringing people together. And it's all about peace and love. That's all we're looking for, peace and love, because there is abundance out there. And once we know what's going on, we can definitely make these better decisions.
For sure. And we got a comment from a guest by the name of Angie, and she says, here in Walhalla, I see the light orbs every night. They float low enough to know they are not human planes. Thank you for that testimonial. We're hearing awesome testimonials like this from people all around the world.